Today, I will discuss with you something different. Hello, friends, hello everyone. Good morning. I hope all are well. And this is Mortgage Education. Mortgage Education always will give you the thoughts and idea how do you develop your speaking skill and speaking thinking skill and speaking skill. I always why I regularly I also saying to you because of that English language is so very complicated language. We also know all our people also know by the speaking time what is happening, but our and which people they are going to the school for learning and education. I think also they are speaking a lot with the good who and which kinds of the people they are taking. They are taking self education. They can speak more better than others people. That's why I say everything is easy while you are busy, but nothing is easy while you are lazy. And now today I will discuss about something different because of that. How many things our how many things we are thinking and how many way any kinds of object subjects any kinds of thing which and how many kinds of thinking we are thinking and the thinking process. Now you can say and I also can say this like this. Now I'll give you the birds biscuit. I think also now today birds are not welcome because of that uh, so many birds they come for but will come. Some few birds will come now. So I have taken some biscuits and I'll give the bird biscuits. And what the matter? Yesterday also I have found many things, many idea because of that. Yesterday my mindset was not good. Today I think also there are food available. Are there many kinds of food? Okay, no matter because I have to get some birds are flying. After a few minutes later they will come and they will eat the biscuits and already come 2 3 birds they they come they come and they also observe to me. I have come in this place now. I also giving to the biscuits. So that's why I say regularly give one thing, then you will think what kinds of thinking working like for you. Now I also tearing the biscuit packet and birds are also now present there. Some few birds now as you can see here, so many birds are come. Many birds are waiting for me. Now I'll say to you, here are where they are. I think also now some few birds are, as you can see, they are so flying. Okay, now they'll come few minutes later. Mm, This activities helps to us to they are so flying. Okay, my dear, all of you are all that to me also have come here now. Let's go and eat now. Few minutes later they'll come and they'll eat the biscuits. Okay. Here that many things are come with our now another thing is we cannot get a find out this our problem. I also the one of the get also said what you what you want to get, what you want to get, what you want to now. I will show to you. So many birds are there are many birds. They are also eating the biscuits. Okay. This feelings gives me lots of energy. The other now to I say to you and what things like when I was going and I had and I was going I had taken I take one cup of tea. In this cup of tea one of the guys also said like this also look like it's a madman as I said musko chapina hai. Yeah, so what is this a tea I'm sitting to you and I said this is a tea owner shop. Okay, now give him one cup of tea. Okay, now so now and here so always I give sometimes giving things sometimes better one things very nice and then one of the and another person also said giving something givers and better, givers and takers, givers sleep better and takers eat better. So in our surrounding life, many kinds of people are there, but I always never blame to them. But also, I try to study their thinking skills and their thinking mindset. Every time I also go here and there and I try to study. Because of that, why? If I don't try to study, my speaking skills, my thinking skill will not grow up. Because that's why this way it is the process of the thinking. They are learning thinking. Some people will say, okay, no, nobody can say, nobody can do like me because of that. What things and which way I am now totally differently. I am changing my thinkings and my thinkings and my mindset. Okay, and yes, also one of the students who had come because that when we get some stress, and stressing is very, very dangerous things. The stress never will give you too good, better things for other things. Too good, like the adjustment stress is very, very dangerous. And when you will get stress, and another new things never will come. So yesterday also one thing that I found, and today also I have some class and what things in my like this one of my cousin sister house. I have to go 9 o'clock. Today 9 o'clock, and also now from now. So now I'm thinking what things is coming from mind and what things I have to study. But information is good. Giving information is good by the making opportunity for others people and to vocalize is very different. Like this was I say, this is one of the persons said this was now totally differently. I'm thinking that now here is I found that these are words like if you ask yourself, man, what? So English language is so very complicated. Not only is it complicated, this is very difficult language, and we couldn't understand because of that. When we didn't understand ourselves, then we find out and we can understand so many things behind this language. Because that is one of the great persons who said, which are words important for you. Now, these words I'm saying, which are words important for you, you regularly you find these words, and these are words important for me. That's why I am gathering all this word. I am collecting all these words. With these words, I can say, I can say anywhere now. So and so making creation has now I also said these words, and which words now before I said these words. Now this giving also opportunity is not the to give information. To give information is very easy. Like these words, as we would never say this, and to give information is very easy. But making opportunity for speaking to others people and to give information is very easy. If I use these words another way, to give information is very easy. But making opportunity to give, vocalize, and this is the very tough. That's and how. So I'm not also thinking which are words I have to say something another way, but never ever try to. I before my mindset is my mindset always I try to do say which are people. I think also nowadays short way, how short way I can speak. We are so artists. We all time so try to do speak in a short way. Others never do things, and English language is like that. And we are making this very very short way thinking. That's also I also do like my paintings. My paintings like this. I always try to find out this my words and. Which way I can which in where not the like this words I'm thinking these words like this any kinds of thing, any kinds of object like this, many kinds of object now many kinds of object things. How can I explain in one way, in order many kinds of object, how can I explain in one way? These are my words, and these words from beside these words I can say how many things you can explain in one way. How many things like this? We never think that these words I can say. People then don't understand my feelings. It is not my things. It is their things. And yeah, and yesterday my mind. Yesterday my mind doesn't work because of that, and yesterday night also one of the friends, he had come to my house, and I also talked to him many times. By that talking also, when any person comes in my house, I try to talk with them. Because of that, and by the talking, I can get many unknown things with them, and I can get invent. But what things I want to think, but their thinking is very different. They don't know. I know, and they don't know about this my sense. I also say, you understand, never you understand, never you understand, never you will understand. This has the words of now my. And so always I try to develop. Okay, now one thing I find out these things what I want to say with you. This thing is like this. Yesterday I found the parts of Swiss and 2 or 3 days ago. But when I studied the parts of it, then I found another things. And so now something's discovering, something's in language discovering. See, yesterday I started to start how many way we are experiencing our thinking process like that. If you don't know about this thinking process, how you will speak, how you understand, so your mindset will come. So and that's where you can get some of the words will come to you when you things to start thinking without thinking, and without thinking, by the thinking, and your thinking and my thinking. These are words, some of my favorite words. I can use these words all the time. So there are just many things many where starting to talking, start to talk. When we start to talk, then you'll get to find out that these are words very, very important to me. And by the way, also trying to speak, and always as it was the Japanese words. I remember Japanese said never use strong words. And you speak like this simple way, like this. When you use this hard words, so another people will never understand, because of that. Don't know which kinds of books you are reading. They don't know which kinds of book I am reading. They don't know. But you can understand if you say this book knowledge. If I say what kinds of book I have read yesterday night, and if I say to you how you understand my feelings, you will not never. But if I make similar words, if I use a similar word with your mindset, but then you will understand better another person. So these kinds of simple ways. I also say all time you make your own way, you make your own style, own your words, you make which are words important for you, not to the other people, not to the getting, not to they will never understand. Yes, one thing now I try to say to you what I did. So another activity this with my students. I also said now when I was in my class and some of the 8 students are there, and I said you all are people. I'm from all our students. I have collected their pen only. This, I have collected eight pens. Then I have given to the with my closed eyes, and then uh, I have given to the all of the students a pen. So which pen was not their pen? I don't know. Their pen. There is uh, one pen goes to the another hand, and another pen goes to the another hand. Like this, so these activities, and after some these letters. Now I said, which pen is this? This pen is yours. You come here, and now you take this your pen and you give to her your pen. Like this words I use with them, and that's why I have taken this with this class, and they also did fun and also enjoy with me. So enjoying is very interesting things, and creation also important. But if we do this if we do these kinds of activities with the other students, then automatically their thinking skill will develop. But we they don't know. In our one thing is a problem, very, very big problem in our society. People and their parents they know better than us. This is a very, very big problem. Now to do so, what kinds of thing I want to give them, they never wanted to take my things. What things I wanted to give them, they've never had to take from my things. Because of that, and the students and guardians will say, and question is very very important. Answer question. If he cannot learn this properly, and if he cannot read this properly, question answer, what will be the better? By the thinking is that also now one of the things I know, and many days ago also now one of the persons who said, if you like this, you are teacher like this. If you are a teacher, and after 12 years later, your mind will goes the dull. Your mind will go dull like this. Also now your mind will go dull. Never ever you think that my thing is very dull. And now I will find out something my own way like this. What things is something is happening with my speaking. Also now I am thinking that I have to speak like them is wrong things. But if I try to speak my own way, and what will be this things will be very good. Now on this another things is also very very important. These things now. Another thing is very, very important. This is now, yes, one of the things I have count for the speaking is storytelling. Storytelling is foundation of our linguistic skill. I said and then after the education skill speaking. By that I also started to reading on the story, many kinds of the story. When I started this story, by the story also now um, I could understand this by the story now. What this also now in my mind is coming. I throw and by the story. Another as I said, this also now not comes another way. By the story. By the story also now I understood English language. By the story I understood, as well understood. And if I said that this was wrong, I could understand by the storytelling. And storytelling helps to us to understand this language, to understand this better, this language which they are so speaking. There's a past forms, all our past forms will come, all our past things you can say with your by the story. And another thing is never ever will come through now. If you like they say previous sound they also I tried many types of the story and many and which are words or not, but not never work in my mindset. Then I started reading, and why I asked myself, why I am reading the story. Story is the very base of the English language. If you read the story, like there are no story and it's giving information. There's one of the kinds of this speaking skills like this. Which by the story, if I said and before I also couldn't know, I also couldn't understand this language skills. But one of the books also now have given to me lots of information because of that. And then I slowly understand this language. Also now by the story is not never ever I will say to the another people a story. But how many stories you will read. But reading is important. But by the story you can collect so many words. You can gather so many unknown words, unknown words, unknown things. Also by the story, and then another thing. And after this storytelling, what is the important things? The next important things is that you will get to find out this is the process of the speaking, process of, and knowing things. What things you know, you have to speak. So in front of the another people, in front of the another. Then after few days later, so now I'm still thinking like this in my mind. What kinds of thinking working? What kinds of thinking working in my mind? And then after slowly you have to take like this. One thing is very very important. So you are reading so very good, and reading time so you have to take much more water, and by the water your brain and muscle will ignite. So again, so when the in your body, in your mindset will go more and more water, then your brain and mindset will also work. I am also thinking like that, and so now yes, I have taken so many like this 2, 3, 4 liters of water I have taken. So that's why to this morning also now my mind is working because dry mind we couldn't say another now if I also now giving example. So you have to give so example types of this every day. Now another thing is that also now when I understand this language and by the storytelling, then another things also come and thinking. Think also now I am thinking. Yes, yes, that is what I found when I try to speak. What things I couldn't speak what things I couldn't say. These things I tried to say. These things, what things you couldn't say. These things you couldn't which things you cannot speak, which things you cannot speak. And so this also now, and which things, but which things you are understanding from the books. Book story is not the okay, and this book stories helps book stories help to you understand this language, and your personal story will you can say that if you don't read the story, never you can make your story on your story like this, and feelings also going very well. So and reading stories is very important. By the reading story your thing, and another is these things is self-help books, the self-help books, which books are very, and when we want to do something work, and that time what will happen, and what things maybe what things maybe may be, what things not maybe might be, what things might be, and what things might to be, what things might to be, what things, and like this, when this is the motivation of the internal motivation things. Now I wanted to love to think, and I always try to find out the secrets matters, what things is happening in my mind always, and these things are very very important for me and also other people, but other people will understand. Okay, now another, now I will forget this word, another things is coming to my mind, I'm thinking that okay, these things are very, very terrible things. So this is like that. I am now speaking, and speaking time, what things is coming in your mind? These things are captured, and you try to speak. And when you try to speak, then new words will come, and which are words you will get to find. So here also now another things is now, yeah, for me, so I thinking that how can I explain? How can I explain my words, and which are words are important now? Today also now I'm thinking that. And make your short way. I'm sort of making a short way to speak to other people, and I try to communicate to other people, but not. I'm not trying to communicate to other people. I'm trying to speak my way, which way I can speak. These are words that are important for me, and because of that, I'm thinking is important things. Besides the thinking, you can do another activities, and activities will be very helpful also. By the activities you're thinking like this, I am also now thinking that one of the words when I get found, it is very easy to be simple, but to be simple it is very easy to give information, and be if I said these words, information, and to give information is very easy to give information. You also can say these words now, to give information. To give information is very easy. I also can say the two by the two, and by the sense by the information, by the giving information. These words now, giving information is very easy. Giving to give information, by the information. Now finally say set up these words, you also can get. So now I'm so slowly I'm understanding this English language by the information now. Like this words, if I say to give information is easy, and by the giving like this, to give information and giving information, which things some people they are so all time that giving and to give, to give information and giving information they are like this, to give information is easy and giving information is easy, but the real challenge is the making. So the real challenge is making possibilities to speak others people, and to vocalize the to vocalize, and vocalize and making process, and like this now process story kara for the other students, making process for the other students, then it is very difficult because of that. Now I'm so explaining my words, and which are words, these are words, and I also know one thing is very, very interesting things, and I also try to say my words, and which way like this now in my mind. So there are many kinds of words I also say. And now you believe your charisma, you believe it's not rules and you believe your charisma. No one that's so now. Anyway, if you read this properly, and like this book are all are which are persons, so they are they are so now reading book, but so they never think that speaking, and he has to say it is very easy to give information. So, but so now giving information by the words, not when we try to speak, when we remember these types of words, then so now how do you make these words? And that time only these things are some of the words just you will remember like this, and if I say this words, and focus just problem like this one word, you think that by the problem you can get find out if words will come. So these are words by the problem you can get your success things. Without problem by the problem, and making problem and solving problem, making problem, solving problem, these are words is very very important. I also think like this every words, if you can say every word in your way, and automatically your speaking your word will increase and automatically. So like this, by the morning walk, by the morning walk, when you do this my like this my practice, when you do this my practice, and your vocabulary, your accent will be developed 100% by the morning. Also do this morning work every time. So and one thing that I courageously I'm so saying to you, and what things will happen. I always try to give information, but not I'm trying to give something different. So I think also now some people also now some people I think also now some people died. Some people, one people has also now died, and one of the women was crying. Oh my god, and these are words now. And when I say these are words, okay, I was thinking is important like this. Beside with your thinking through no matter that, so now I also say okay, now I just sit here. So now you make it own your way. As well making my own your my voice. There are people that don't understand. Sometimes when you start to speak, then you get to find out new and new some few words will come to your mind. I don't know. You try to speak these words like this. Only this thinking, what things you are thinking like this, you try to explain. But you never get find out these words and what can I say, what can I do. But here is another things will come. Your confidence will to build up after few days later, or after few days later, your confidence, and how your confidence will build up, or how you can get find out these words. And another things is like that. Now speaking again, as I said, this language is very terrible. Not only is it terrible, it is also very difficult. Not only is it difficult, it is very complicated. This language is very terrible. Not only is it terrible, it is also very difficult, and it is also not only this very difficult, it is very complicated. But by the complicated things, you have to cross your life. As I said, this type of words will come so now, and my mind is now working because of that. Which things I didn't get find out now, and by the speaking, by the thinking, I can get find out this way. Like you think that what I'm saying, you just understand. I don't understand what I'm saying. I'm thinking that you okay. You can read any kinds of words, and you try to if you understand these words, you also can say you try to explain these things in your way. Then you will get to find out okay now, and that I associate this and make any kind of story by the sense, and with your sense we just throw the stories like this, throw by, and we said these words, and like some of the preposition words and preposition words. I don't know. I also know these are words now when I try to read something so complicated sentence. Then I try to say I make these are words. I make my own make. Now these words not coming. I make these are words my own way. I try to make make these are words. How can I say easy way? How can I say easy way? This is will be very very good things. Now I always try to give to some advice to others people, others information also. You also try to give to you also try to say some of the easy things. So that's then you will get find out your everything every words. No, what is that? So now people in this world, so many kinds of people are there also available. Are there also available many kinds of the matter? No person will give you the right direction because of that. They also don't know, but they try to say, "Oh, this is I'm so doing wrong." But you do wrong. No, it is life. It's life, my life. And when I get to making video, when I talk to myself, and then I get many things for my motivation also increase. And after making video, when I go to my home, then I also think and think, okay, now what said, what will be, and what they will say. It is not my matter. My matter is it is their matter. But what can I do for them? It is a very very good things. What things can I do for them? It is a very, very good things. And what things I'm so increasing. What things I can increase for my life. And it is a very, very important thing. Some of these letters people will say now, if he could do, and why not I could do? Why not I could do? So this type of words are very, very interesting. And some people, few people, they will give you some other information. Now, which place now? So now I also completed my place here. Now I have to do by like this 1 kilometer every day. I am climbing here 1 kilometer. I make so video. So 1 kilometer is very but now. And after doing this activities, after doing this practice, after doing this exercise, after doing this practice, then after going to the home, then I get so many lots of lots of the energy. But in these words, no person will stop to you. No person can stop you because of that. Your life. Rather than by the art, you can get invention. But one things I thought. One things I thought yesterday's night. I said to my wife, no. What things I am so creating this my paintings. Some of the wise person they are also ready for criticize to me because of that they will be benefited by my paintings. What things people they don't want to they will also try to do invent what things I am inventing myself. And that some of these letters. So when I go and when I try to exhibit, then they will find out to me. They will find out, but I also find out to them because one thing is happening in my mind. I don't know what the people will say, but if the someone can say, someone can get find out to me, oh, there's a one of the great artists living there, so he is also working in another way. His mindset is working differently. And when some of the persons, so this is the positive things that are coming in my mind. And I want things which things you cannot say, which thing you cannot say. These things you try to do say like I am so thinking that now something comes in my mind, and if I can say these are words and like me, and these words will be very, very good to listen for the others people will understand what I am trying to say to for these people. So there's thinking is very important. But yesterday also I thought many things. I thought what things, but today differently my mind is working because of that. What things I want to find out, what things I want to find out everything also already all our people sort of find out. But I think like that, I think like them, like that. No, I do think I always try to get find out myself when which way I can say so very simple way, which way I can say my words, which way I can say my words. And slowly also now develop myself. And you also can develop yourself like by the self-changing. One of the persons said you talk to yourself, and many kinds of the words and many kinds of the sentences also said to these words now. There's just something also now I also trying to find out these are my words, and my words to give information by the information by the giving information. And giving information is very easy. Like this also now, I also say this also now again. It is very easy to give information. To give, it is very easy to give information. And real challenge is when you'll get the find out the what. Now also now I'm so thinking that and this T-shirt is very very soft. This T-shirt is very soft. And some people, some 2 3 So they are also crying because somebody also died. I think so it's so there's no what, and everything is easy when you are busy. Everything is easy when you're busy. Like this, which from there, which from there. As I said, there's a which from there. I started thinking I have to busy. I have to busy. From that day, my I didn't get time because of that 2 days, 3 days ago. Also now I slept and slept. But yesterday, what happened? Yesterday, my mind was not working because of that. In my like this my account, account in my account, and there was no any money. And when I input like this around, this is the fuel. Like I was thinking like this is working this fuel. Now I have input. I have just given. I saw no this is no I have given, and my bank account is no some of the money, and by the money now I'm just thinking no I have something which money I have. Which money in my cash in hands on my in my room. These are money, not I am thinking that this money is working for me, and which money is now which money, how much money is going with me, how much money, and these are things very very interesting things. Now I also get to find out this road now, and how much money also I have. This money also going with me because of the today, and by the mobile we can get use and easily we can get use we can use we can use easily with our mobile this money. But before when we would go here and there, so that this opportunity was not with us, this opportunity was not with us. Now now this opportunity is this opportunity also going with us. That's also now mindset also now work. And if you think that you have no any money in your bank account, what will happen? You will think that some nervousness will come like this. Yeah, my age also now growing up, my age is growing up, and yourself so extra things also now will come, extra things also now joining with my mindset, and extra words also now joining with my mindset. And I also try to say also now you also make some words by the some days also now I couldn't think also now I try to read another word, and yes also I said which book is very, very important for me, how, and which book is very, very important for you, how you can define, how you can find out this book is very important. But you know, I also thought, and from yesterday what happened to know I find out this which book already I have read. This book also I left. I think I think that's I have read this book, and this book is not important to me because of that. I have read, but no. There's and anything things I find out this also now. This book is very, very important for me. Which books I have read, but this book if I read these books again like this, my mind is working so very nicely. I also can oh these are way sort of very very interestingly. I'm so thinking that I also speaking, and today's video also I will have published and my Facebook channel. So today's video is because of that, if I can understand properly my words, if I can think around, oh I am so doing something so good for me, and this video will be very, very good for the other people, then why not? Why your mind always will signal something. So your mind always a signal to you, your your mind always signal to you good your mind good signal, your mind good signals to you indicate to your mind indicate to good signal, your mind indicate good signal, your mind indicate good signal to you. Then you will think that that's what I did in this morning also very good and interesting video, and why not I will publish this video on my YouTube channel and slowly. And also before I said in a minute how many words you can speak now. This will be good, so very good now. And another thing now besides these words, now I also thought this these are words, and which are words I remember. But I try to do it and another book, what no. Here's the simple things. I said 5 or 10 books. If you read these books whole life, no, that's these books are very very, and like this 3-5 books I so have read, and then I tried to and another book I try to do I try to do I tried to buy another book. So I have been tried to buy another book, and by the another books have my mindset is not, and my mindset going down. My mindset, started to goes down. My mindset started to goes down. My mindset started to goes down, and by the another books, and which books is important for me. And when I started reading, and these are books I have read very carefully. And now if I left this kinds of book, and what will happen? So then I started to read again and again. Then I found this many things are now I have to read, I have to remember these kinds of book. These kinds of book have given lots of information to know understand our future. So okay, these books from today I will read again and again, again and again. And then when I will read this again, and it is the true things. I will get a find out another new extra things, and which things I don't know before. Now today, I am knowing, but before before I read, before when I would read, before when I would read many kinds of this book, any kinds of page, then I try to do understand those simple way. I try to do understand I try to do understand simple way. Now I'm also making this process, and also this way is very not this common. It's something that's different important than when after reading these books and 2 years and 2 years later, when what will happen because of that before unknown things, what things I left, it is not for good for me. And today also now I'm knowing slowly many things like this on the parts of speech, and how many kinds of the parts of speech and there are. And we people to know the noun, how many kinds of noun we know. But if I ask you how many kinds of pronoun, and what will say, your never will say this, how many kinds of the adjective, you never will say this adjective meaning. So and English language, and by the English language your thinking process, and you can share with your ideas. This language is also very helpful to say like that. Now if you say like this, any kinds of words, I am like this. I'm trying to say another words. I am going to school. I am going to school to read and write. And but these words, if I say to go to school is right for reading and writing, and to understand, and to better understand, you have to go school to better understand, to better feeling, to better unknown things you can get a find out from the school. And by the reading also can say these sort of words like I'm going to school, I'm going to school. You understand what I'm saying? Now by the words, by the sense, by the development, you can get your future life. Okay, now if you don't go to the school, nothing. So any kinds of words also you can say, you can make like this also. Now if I say these words, I have been doing work, I have been working this video, I have been working I have been making video. I have been making video for 3 years. I have been making videos. Okay, now so now I also say these words. Now so now how do you explain these words in another way? You have some changing. You can change these words, and what will be, and how can you change these words? Now so after going to the home, my today's taking tea is not. But today's morning so now I have to take many cups of tea. I have to leave. Which tea I have taken to be five rupees tea, 5 rupees tea. This is what say, and which tea I have taken. I have to leave this for today. So now when and now this was I tried to say when after finishing this class, then I have to go another class, and in this class they will give me another tea. And after completing this class, and when I'll go, then after another class, when I'll start then their house also now they will also provide to me another cup of tea. But it is like this. By the 3-4 cups is very not good, and good things will not work. So that's why I say every time is very dangerous situation. Some few situation. Some few bad chapters, it doesn't mean your story is over. Some few days, some few good things will come to in your life, but some people will observe what is happening. This is not nothing will happen. Nothing. What will be? These things that are very clear, and this was also observed from me, and how, and I was to in front of him speaking, and what I was doing, and he thought, no, he will say to me and something. No, he just morning also finished, and he also not going. So there's one other person. Okay, now this also these things are wrong. I will say again this, when if he can say some of the words, and how can I give them the answer? So that's okay. Now, taking tea is not that good for me. But I'm so thinking, if I and what I'll do, what I'll do some few times later, some few haven't later, hour later, what things I will do. So now I have to take some petrol for my journey and in my scooty. So now there's which shop I would have taken to tea, and today that's what I said. This taking tea would not be good because of that. And when I go to another class, then there also I'll get some of the tea, because that automatically my mind is not working and my mind is thinking. So then and when from our minds sort of dopamine increase, this increasing things will be very good things. I saw I think that, oh, these things is very nice things and happening. And so yes, I did some feelings is coming, but when your mindset will not go so in the right way, then you feel your mind will not work. So every time you try to be positive, never ever you take another another decision. Never ever, okay, which things I want to say, these things I forget because of that yesterday, not yesterday, which things I tried to say, and these things I forget, and which person for this person, and person looked at me, looked this person looking this person looking on me. That's why I also forget. When the another person so like this, like so what's now, when some person will look at you, but you will get so nervous. But when I look at them, it's very shockingly and very doubtfully. This was very fine. Looking is the person looking was very doubtful. This person looking, the person looking was very doubtful. That's why my mind says, sometimes my mind stopped, and that's why I couldn't speak in front of when um, I, I, I was going. I don't know. I go through by him. I am going through by him. I am going through by him. Through by him. I am going through by him. This type of words. Now also now I remember again these words. And who's this? And by the situation, by the things, by the words. Some of the words also come to my mindset. And I am so always I try to get a find of one of the artists also said. Artist is a simplifier. You make simplify, and any words like this in your words, you can get a find of any words, any types of any kinds of words. You can say. I am trying to say another way. I'm turning point. I'll take turn to another way. But some of the words, okay, now speaking words like this, speaking for and living words like this, which are words important for you, like this, you try to say these are words every time you go, and when you come back, when you take see, and when it's like this, keep your eyes on, keep your eyes on, keep your eyes closed, keep your eyes closed, these are, and keep your eyes closed. I also say all of the people, so they are not they cannot see very good, they are so blind, they cannot see like me, or artists also can see all things. It's a very sharply artists can see, artists can do, because if artists cannot see very sharply, very hardly, and very deeply, artists also can see very deeply, like this in our skin or mouth or everything. Artists can understand. Only the artist can understand our life, better life, what you are thinking, what you are understanding. Nobody can understand for me. Nobody can understand like us. So, art is the great thinker of our society. Art is a great thinker of our society because of the natural. So I think I am an artist. That's why I'm so taking education. But some of the also artists, and you will get to find out this all are artists. How many artists are there? There are so many artists are there in our life. But finally get to find out only this. You will find out this. My name will come out from my society because of that. All has many types of the people, many types of the artists also are there available. Are there available many artists, many kinds of the artists. But why I'm so learning, I'm so observing. I can observe the very so deeply. That's also now I'm so developing my mindset, and because that's also art is the second person they don't have. But by the art things, we can get our future. And future will come to our hands. So what things will come to our mind. But by the thinking, your mindset, you can get change. You can get change your mindset by the word. So I'm so thinking that very interesting. I'm so working. I'm so words and I'm so developing my words. This type of words very important as a word. So now my fans, everyone, you also can think more me. But do some of the important things, some of the important words will come to your mind. You also can say, you also can mind. Don't mind what I am saying. You okay? Just give me some of the somewhere you can excuse me. You can say excuse me. Excuse me, give us some way. So yesterday, when I had gone to my bank and I there also I could say in front of the counter, and I saw that this in ATM card is not the works isn't properly, and what can I do? Can you give me some advice to information better? And so now you can go to the inner side, and this final side like this voice and what will be there was something focus they will focus they have to focus on me because of what I'm saying to also them. Then my speaking will come, my speaking will go, and like them also you also can say it's not also doing the same practice which way what when there's some of those things. But no, we cannot say these words now, and we said this. Oh, sir, can you say this meaning? And how can I change my life? Said okay, there's many things will come to sad. Okay. No, we said this, and can you give me some of the information? How can I say, okay, now, why don't you take the required change? Why don't you take actions, your required change change? But what we are learning? But there is many ways now. Today, from today, so now I'm so thinking that, I'm so thinking that is very nice, I'm saying, and some of the feelings of the comes into mind, and so, and we are all people, we are focused on the very deep notes and high sense, but we never understand, we never can understand the very very small things, and which things you left when you when you were in your studying time. This in your studying time, as I say, when you were and when you study time going on, and at that time you left many things, and that's why you cannot speak, you cannot observe these are words. And that's why you now uh, you uh, you grew up. Now you grew up. This was now you grew up. Now you grew up. You never can go. You never can go in or like this previous life. Like this, if you like this, that's also no problem because you said, oh, these things, that's what I'm just thinking that. Oh, these are the things, which things we are learning from school. These things are very terrible things. But after learning, when after 30 years, let us know when you will go again, when you will start again learning, then you will get to find out that everything is truly things and what I left after me, what I left after me. This is when your like this, my words are not coming. When you were like this in grade 4, in grade 4, when you were in grade 4, which things you left, you don't know. Today you are also knowing these things, and slowly it is very it is creating very tough situation. It is creating very tough situation, and you are not getting find out then what is the matter of this, why I cannot get, why I'm not getting good words. And I think that's now which tree, and I think also now this tree cut down, which tree, the which person, some one of the person also hanged, one of the in one of the tree, and this tree's branches cut down, and cut down the another by the another people. So now I'm so although I cannot see this. Yes, this tree cut down because of the is the good, because when if I like this now also now these feelings very repeated terrible feelings also now would work in our mindset. Because of that, if you didn't cut, if they didn't, if they wouldn't have cut this branches, and what would happen? But when after seeing this situation would scan in our mind. Also now, when we see like this, now, yes, it is true. And which branches the person was hanged, which the person whose branches the person was hanged, and like in English also I don't understand this word very really. So this is which branch, and also practice and regularly. Now that's also now in the field. Also now I'll give you one of the examples. And when you go to the go to the when you go to the field for practice, to practice and to exercise, and you ask to the another person now, can I give this shot, and can I give this shot, and how this ball will come? No, that was you free, and then time, so now you notice you are doing your practice also freely. But this free things is very important. This free, by the free sense, your mind also will increase, and nobody will say why and what. So why, and nobody will say why you are doing what you did. This is rewards. Also, I'm saying the reward. Oh, very, very nice words and very good words. I'm saying the words, and some few minutes ago, so I did also exercise, and this mouth practice also doing this practice. Which I thinking is very different things, or I can think, I can understand so very differently by the very interestingly, so I can say my words, and my words is my words. I from also now I will get say these words in another way, and which kinds of, and how many kinds of words I know. These kinds of all times to remember these types of words, and your thing will develop. But if you leave these kinds of words from your life, now never will come through again. And people will say what is saying, what he is saying, what he is saying. People will say, but you never, you are understanding what, and which day some of the good person will come, and so many people, so now they couldn't understand which person, some of the another person, so he listened my voice, and so now he knows she, another person, another one of the girls, he she knows one of the girl, and she listened. I saw him also, and tried to communicate to her, and she understood my voice, and my understanding of voice. I don't know if I get so voice also now very important, and changing voice by change, and to give information is very, very easy. To give information is very easy, but real challenge is making opportunity is making opportunity is very, very, by the situation. Nobody will say you can say these words by the way. I think that and this way you can say, this way you can say, but people that don't understand what's that going to school. As I said, this going to school is very, very important for everyone. Everyone also can go through. You can make it your own your way. Not now two guys are there, so sitting in front of me. Now I'll say in front of them. I'll cross and throw by them, and then that time which type of the words will come. So I don't know. So now I'll set my reference at that time, and I'll say some quotes. By the quotes, also now I'm so saying to them, and what they also do, what they are also doing. They're something watching, they're also thinking. But something is very, very difficult. It is not that easy. It is not this difficult things. Some people say things, and it is very easy. It is not very easy, but the difficult things you can develop. And if you want to be happy, if you want to be happy, if you want to be happy, you choose the hard work. Without hard work, you cannot enjoy your life. As I say, if you if you want to be happy, you choose the hard work, and never ever will come to your mindset will not the work. If you want to be happy, like I'm so trying to do this words to say in front of them. I'll say this words again. So I'm so indicating to them. and well, because of that, they are so listening. They will understand what I am saying. Because of, if I do if I feel this nervous, then it's not good sense. If you want to be happy, like these words, they know, they're so familiar with these words. One of the great ones also said these words, Einstein has said these words. It's a very, very good sense. Now in my mind, so now many things are coming, and the other people, how can I explain? So they are so listening many things, and if you want to be happy, you choose a hard work. Without hard work, never ever something will come in your life. So choose the hard work. And what is the hard work? If you want to be happy, like this, I don't know, this type of words that say something. Some people will say something, and I am so thinking like that is my way, and they are thinking so they don't know about this my feelings. And but that's also say one of the great also said, you make your own world. Never ever you never ever to do I get find out this was when I'm indicating to them. I'm indicating to them, and because of that, they are indicating to me and what I am saying. But before which person near to me, which person was near me, and that time also now I could have said these words, but as of that time I was nervous. Okay, now so I forget these types of words. I said to not the against them. When some of the words people come, then you see. Okay. Now, just to wait. And so I'm so trying to say something important words. If you want to be happy, you choose the hard work. And if you want to be happy, look into the deep nature, you will get everything find out. So simple. You can get find these words. All other things will come. So to the videos very fine. Also, enjoyed with my video. I have enjoyed with my video, and my dear friends, all of you, I am so saying to you, and bye bye and goodbye. Have a nice day. You also make fun with you, and what things is will come to your mind, and your mind will work. So yesterday now I have got to find out this my old books, and in these old books how many things I have known before and these things are wrong. I have gotten again. So this is my plans place. You also can see, and which place I have been coming, also making video, and this place is very, very nice place. I don't know. I also said this God has made this place for me, and that's what I say. Bye bye and goodbye. Have a nice day, and thank you.